Hello, darlings. You've all heard of Marilyn Monroe. Some of you know Bridget Bardot. Well, now it's time for the Cognac Show. I said cognac, ooh, ooh. I said cognac, ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm a bubbly blonde, fabulously dressed to impress. One of a kind girl. I was brought into this world wrapped up in pearls. I love to mingle, though my husband reminds me I'm not single. I meet and greet both the famous and the elite. I ride in limousines, drinking the finest champagne, wearing furs, dazzling diamond jewelry. A girl can't complain. I live the upscale life, dining in the finest restaurants, eating the best caviar for free. And no matter how much I enjoy myself, they can't.
Hello, darlings. Welcome to Cognac. We're here in Sag Harbor, and I'm here with gallery owner Rominy Kramoris. Welcome to the show, darling. Welcome to Cognac's Corner.
Thank you.
Yes, this is a fabulous gallery. Wonderful.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
We've been in Sag Harbor, or it's a self-named gallery, for 32 years now.
It's remarkable. And you have things from all over the world here.
We have things from all over the world, handcrafts from India, from Peru, from Mexico. I've always loved the crafts and handmade things, but we do focus a lot on local artists, painters, sculptors, also American glass blowers.
American glass blowers. Why American glass blowers? What's so fascinating about that?
Well, I myself work in stained glass. I've been doing that for 35 years, doing architectural designing and installations. And the material itself fascinates me, and just have a love affair with the material, the transparency, the colors, the kind of elusive qualities of glass.
Is that what inspired you to open up this lovely gallery?
It did. Yes, it did. Good question. It was years ago. I had graduated from NYU and wanted to do something, produce something tangible, because I was a dancer and a singer.
Validate you as an artist, right?
Well, it would validate another aspect that I hadn't tried. So I always had a fascination with glass. My family's from Czechoslovakia, and they're famous for their glass there. And I just think it was in my blood, or it's in their blood, our blood.
I love Czechoslovakian glass. I think it's absolutely gorgeous.
It's beautiful. They have carved lead crystal. They have the colored glass with overlays that they then carve away some of the color. The modern glass is the best in the world and new design.
Is that a difficult process?
Very difficult. Number one, it's a very heavy material, so it's labor intensive to work with it, and it doesn't manipulate easily. So it's got its difficulties.
Got its drawbacks, huh?
Conquering the medium. Mm-hmm.
I mean, the gallery here has all kinds of wonderful. I'm looking at these paintings behind me. These are beautiful. This is all by a local artist, Christopher Engel.
This is one of our major artists. We had a major show of his work here. Christopher Engel. He's a local teacher, teaches at the Ross School. He's had exhibits all over the world. And we recently had a show of his work in May. And we always keep some of our artists on hand, their work. People come back, they see a show, and Christopher's work is exceptional. We
You
just
see that? I'm just immediately drawn to these fabulous pieces of art behind me. They're just beautiful.
they're very colorful. They're family oriented because they're figures of a man and woman, husband and wife, or in some cases you can't distinguish who the characters are. They're a team. Sometimes it's an individual figure. He uses layers and layers of paint, collage, cutouts, numerology, scratching,
Oh my goodness.
biting.
Oh my goodness, there's a
chewing.
whole lot of stuff going on back there,
Yeah,
right?
there is. When he's in his studio, he's a wild man.
A
But
whole
they're
lot of
really
stuff.
beautiful pieces. We
They
just
really are. And when you met this artist, you must have been just like, wow.
Wow. Well, we immediately had kind of an affinity and kind of this mystical connection to each other.
That's how I feel when I walk back here and I looked at this. Oh, this would be amazing on my television show.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
I will let Christopher know of your interest.
Let Christopher know. I want him to come down. Maybe we could have an art showing at the restaurant that I do my television show. I know that the owner of the restaurant, which is, of course, Asiana Restaurant, located at 120 East 34th Street, would love him to come down and show his work.
Restaurant.
Yes.
Absolutely.
All showing there.
Wonderful. Let us know. We're ready. We're a show on wheels if we need to be.
Fantastic. So tell my audience now, there's going to be a very special event here tonight. Tell my audience about that.
Tonight we have Judy Carmichael, who's a stride pianist. Stride piano. It's a type of jazz piano where it's very heavy in the left hand, big chords, big stretches, and kind of a boogie-woogie style in a way, called stride piano. There are very few women who have the strength, the power, and the stretch to accomplish good stride piano. And Judy's an international reputation. She's played all over the world. She plays on world cruises. She's a very generous gal. She does benefits here in Sag Harbor for the Sag Harbor Elementary School. She's done benefits for the Bay Street Theater. She'll be at the Bay Street Theater benefit tomorrow night, our big fundraiser for the theater that brings so much to our community. And she's our guest tonight because she has a new CD out called Southern Swing.
Southern Swing. I
And
love
she's
that
quite a
title.
gal. She's a little dynamo herself.
Well, you have told me quite a bit, and I'm really enjoying this interview. I must tell you. Is there a website that they can go to find out more information about this particular gallery?
Kramoris.
They have to Google it.
Google it.
KramorisGallery.com.
Something like that, yes. KramorisGallery.com. And we're in the process of redoing our website now.
Okay. What's so special about Sag Harbor? Why do you love Sag Harbor so much?
Sag Harbor is a beautiful community. It's one of the most well-preserved small villages in America. We still have a lot of the clapboard houses, the old shingle-style houses. The whaling ships used to come into Sag Harbor. And the main street is wonderful. It's one of the only main streets in America that has an extension out into the water to the Long Wharf.
I saw that. I love it.
It's a very beautiful
Very
area.
quaint little town.
Quaint.
Very quaint.
It hasn't been invaded by the big guns yet, and we're actually forming various associations to preserve this quality. And we are a year-round community. We're not just a summer resort, but we have businesses and restaurants, the movie theater that stay open all year.
Terrific.
Thank you.
You made me an immediate fan of Sag Harbor. I really love this little town. I think it's just a charming, quaint, lovely little place. It really is.
Thank you. It is.
And I want to thank
My
you.
home.
I want to thank you very, very much for doing the interview with us
My pleasure.
here
Thank
at
you,
this
Cognac.
beautiful gallery. Tell my audience the name of the gallery and the location.
Rominy Kramoris Gallery, 41 Main Street, Sag Harbor, New York.
Terrific. We'll be back in a moment, darlings, with more celebrity interviews. Keep watching. Pink Champagne Kisses.
Bridge it far down. Well, now it's time for the cognac show. I said cognac, ooh, ooh. I said cognac, ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm a bubbly blonde, fabulously dressed to impress. One of a kind girl. I was brought into this world wrapped up in.
This has been a Crybaby Productions, darlings.